Commander and Commanderettes, this is Chesty Puller again with a hopefully helpful video with the HH60s with as much res as we need to get right now. It's good if you know how to do these. They used to be quite a bit easier. Now they've been upped in difficulty. However, they have also been upped in the amount of res that you get. You used to get 30 million as a bonus, and now you get 65 million as a bonus. So you end up with about 85 million in here. I start out with my cyclones, and it depends on what angle that you come in, because these are not the type of base that only deploy from one section. So this is not my preferred angle to come in, but I pretty much make my rounds all the way around the base, and so I like to take out these towers and the nightmares that are out on the corners. There's two nightmares that are out on the south corners here, and I like to take those out because they're pretty much sitting ducks. And here I'm going to take out this tower and end attack. I don't normally do that. Like I said, I have a different strategy for every angle that I come in, but in this particular case, I just decided to do that. Now I'm going to use the Titan here to try and stop the Hellhounds, and also to distract that nightmare that's in the middle right there, so that I can grab him with my cyclones. And the first part of the base goes off pretty much without a hitch. I did make a mistake on the north side of the base towards the end, and not every video I'm going to put out is going to be perfect, but I do my best. And then with these javelins, I normally have 4 in my Sheila platoon, but right now I've got a Growler in my Sheila platoon, and I didn't have room for more than 2, and 2 isn't going to cut it, so I did bring along a second platoon, so I have at least 6 javelins here. 4 will do it. 4 does it nicely, but 6 is just a little bit quicker. And so there I was distracting again with the Titan, and I stopped that other Hellhound. Now here is a key point. Because of that hunter right there, you have to come in and remain invisible and shoot that hunter first. Don't mess around with getting those other ones that are closer. They're all anti-ground. You want to get that hunter. That hunter will knock your cyclones out of the sky if it gets a shot off, and you want to be pretty careful when it comes to these hunters. There's another hunter on this side, and it's also a purple hunter, and at the time I think these were max level, but now they've got the 2 new levels. So what I want to do is I want to bring my javelins in and get to that that hunter. However, that nightmare will come out, and also that rocket launcher platform will get to me. And I believe this might be where I made my mistake. Let's see. So I'm using the Titan to draw out the nightmare, and you're safe from the hunter if you have max level cyclones right here. But now I didn't have to end there. I couldn't tell. I have something red on my workshop there, and I thought that the hunter had targeted me. I didn't know how it could possibly do that, because I've done this a bunch of times, so I just didn't want to take a chance of the hunter targeting me. Now here's where I made my mistake. I flew too close to the tower. Also, I waited a little bit too long. I want to become visible right there when I shoot that firebomb, but I do not want to stay visible for too long. I want that Hellhound to come over to me, stop, get ready to shoot, and then become invisible, and then he stops and doesn't shoot, and then you shoot and you kill him before he has a chance to arm up again. He's a little bit slow in firing. He has to stop. He can't fire, and on the move he has to stop and then prepare to fire, and there's a slight moment of hesitation before he fires, and I usually get him right there by shooting that firebomb. You're just out of the range of the microwave, you're just out of the range of the tower. So what I did, because I did take a hit there and I got a few minutes worth of damage, so I brought the one, I think I've got two cyclones that didn't get hit, so I just brought one in to take out the blitz and that shock turret. Well, the rest of them are repairing. A lot of people don't know that, but if you are, you have some damaged, you can deploy the non-damaged air, and the other will still repair. There are some glitches. Now I'm going to draw this nightmare out. If you have a 550 range unit with charged ordnance, you can shoot that wall and you won't be in range of the napalm. However, you do want to be a little bit careful. Normally, after I take out the Hellhound, I'll move forward and take out the tower prior to ending attack, because I'll end attack right there, because that will prevent me from being shot by the AA plasma or the microwave. And then right where you deploy right there, that microwave will shoot your javelins, so do not deploy them. You'll notice I did not deploy them until the microwave was shooting my my Titan wingman. You have to be careful about this. And so I made another little mistake here with my heavy gunners. Normally there's two mines right in that open path right there that I take out with my heavy gunners. In this case, I revealed a lead infiltrator, and he took out my only I only had a couple with me, and then I decided, well, you know what, I'll just avoid the mines. I was going to bring my dog in to take out the two mines, but I said I don't want to have to repair my dog, so I'll just walk right where this wall is. There is no mines on either side of that wall. There are mines, so you have to be careful not to go anywhere near. And you know how these strings of special forces react, so I'm just going perfectly straight forward, not the way I would normally do it, but I know sort of where these elite infiltrators are. And you notice what I'm doing here is I've got my Titan, and hopefully the elite infiltrator will shoot my Titan so that my Sheila platoon can stun him, and usually I'm successful at that. Sometimes they'll get you. These, like I said, are a little bit more difficult than they used to be. So I'll put another video out and show you that these can be done without damage at all. Like I said, I did make a couple of little mistakes on my I lost 4 heavy gunners, and I took a few minutes damage on my cyclones. So as you see here, I got 3 cyclones damaged. I can't see it. I think it says 7 minutes damage, and so in 2 minutes I'll be able to instant repair, and so that's not too bad. Hope this was helpful, guys. See you next time.